Welcome back to SanctuaryRPG. We're still not on Black Edition because Usmok Ochretangle still lives. Over 230,000 experience, 222 enemies slain, 272 items found. I'm much more, I suppose you would say, lucid, or cognizant, intelligent than I was during my last session. It's Christmas night, and I was kind enough, I suppose, to turn off my Christmas music. Let me just go ahead and adjust my headset there, and play some games instead. Alright, so where the hell were we last time? We were killing enemies in the spiral staircase, and of course, if you need a recap on Usmok's powers, I also need to adjust down my headset volume. I thought that was too loud for me. There we go. 20 will do. Yes, so Usmok, the incredibly wise Gurn Hunter, with his greater burnt wand, his redeeming dusk shroud, his normal mantlet shield, and his normal circa bar shard. I was killing enemies. It was pretty awesome. I have a 15% experience point bonus. I see no reason to forfeit that. Let's keep going. A commenter noted that he would be surprised if I actually did not beat the game with Usmok, given how powerful he is. I, of course, am not so arrogant. Would not be surprised if I lost at all, because, you know, I played a few of these one-chance games. If you screw this up, that's it. Game over, yeah! Also, this guy's a wrangler. He's an asshole. It'll be fine, though. We will probably survive. By probably, I mean we did survive. How about that? It's as if Christmas has arrived for Usmok as well. We got ourselves a cherub, I don't care about that. Jigsaw has body slammed me. He will drain our MP rage and ult often, because of course he will. Why wouldn't he? So, you remember that ultimate meter that we had? Poof! It's gone! Yay! Thanks for that, buddy. Right. I didn't have the requisite mana either. You know, some of these enemies in this game, real assholes. So I would like to compliment the developers for making really aggravating enemies. It's not as if I wanted that or anything. Proceed into the Iron Vault and destroy the Keeper. The Keeper, you say? Well, maybe I will. But we're not done yet. Fast and vampiric Jigsaw has attacked my shins. Because why wouldn't he have? And Jigsaw has been cured! Good work, Jigsaw. I got my ultimate back. Fantastic. Those are useful, you know. Go ahead and int that bastard as well. Level up, bitches! Continue to increase dexterity. It's been working for me up to this point. We get some maximum magic that can be threshed away from me and cause me to lose more health. It's Prostrance right there, everyone. Impaler's holding a potato, molten and ironclad. He will deal continuous fire damage to me. So, let's see if I can avoid all that. Well, maybe not avoid the damage so much as not get my shit wrecked. Speaking of which, I will... You know what? I might take this charge in the chin. I did? Look at that, everyone. I took a charge in the chin. I let Dirtle Hollandforge go. Of course, it's not the first charge I've taken on the chin this session, but I intentionally did it. Alright, let's go ahead and take a break from this whole fighting thing. Leave the 15% experience point bonus on the table, because we have some beer to sell. We also have an item to pick up, as well as over 5,000 gold. That is garbage. Can you cloak the fact that you suck? 21 enemies. I'm working on it. For the most part, I've emptied out those gift boxes. I also have 28 silver keys. Let's use some of those, eh? Now we'll head to the shop. We'll trade in that. That's garbage, but we got a scrap metal for it. And we can go get another one for her at our earliest convenience. Okay. Do you have any better weapons? That does not count. A. Bountiful Bone Wand. Also does not count. Definitely does not count. Well, off to the bin with those. To the bin with thee! Oh boy. Crafting... no. Let's just go to the Coliseum. We haven't played around in with those questing keystones for a while. We might do that. Who can say? Shrouded Silencer Molten Arena Swordsman is attempting a backflip. Well, you do that. He's like, okay, maybe I will. I'm like, good work. Alright, go ahead and disperse that whole charge idea. You've been damaged due to confusion. Oh no, I've been exposed. The shame. Wow, guarding again. We'll just break that. Good work. Threw him around, now he can get wrecked. Building up that combo meter as it deserves to be built up. Oh no, I've been slowed. No. Do I fight through the slow anyway? Because I'm a man? I might. Oh, I've been ensnared as well. Maybe we'll just fight through that too. Like that. I've won a soul shard, everyone. Woo! Soul shard! Didn't gain that much experience from him, though. Oh well. Silencer and Insidious Arena Shaman is attempting a backflip. Well. Let me show you how many people care about that. Insidious must mean, now, I know actually what Insidious means. Insidious must mean you just guard 90,000 times, right? Over that. One for each hit point that you have. That's what you're programmed to do, I'm sure. Oh, you're preparing to charge me. Neener, neener. You did a good job, yes you did. Oh. Dur, 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 dur. Alright. We'll work through this. 74? Let's do use it. Well, it says it's only that, and yet he had like, what, 3 times more hit points than that? The moral of the story is, I don't understand this game. Let's keep going. Arena Claw Guard is attempting a backflip. Oh, I'm bleeding! Well, we'll have to make do somehow. Nope. I got critically hit and everything. It's terrible. There we go. Finally got that combo finished. Now this guy, he's guarding quite a bit as well. I suppose that's his birthright. It's what he was entitled to in life. You know, maybe it's what his parents left him, a legacy of being able to guard. You know, it's quite a useful legacy, I guess. Figured I'd take that on the chin. I've been wounded and everything. Which means that I'll have to heal up, which means I might lose that. Of course, he was guarding. Oh. I have a feeling that everything will be okay. All we have to do is believe. And listen to our hearts. Oh, I've been desecrated, everyone. You desecrator, you. Now you're dead. Get fucked! Let's go ahead and keep using these silver keys, because I have 90,000 of them. 90,000 is my go-to number these days. I'm not exactly sure why. You know what? You people are the ones who could actually save us from the matron with all of this health that you guys have. Come on. Then again, I suppose if they could actually do that, then well, they would surely be able to defeat me, unless I'm more powerful than the matron. Eh? You are quite a charger, you healthy plus son of a bitch. No, seriously. You gotta lay off the charge, man. You're making me pay attention. I hate that. And the guarding, too. God, it's like you're so inconsiderate of what someone else wants to feel and experience in a game. Alright. Because this whole, you know, almost having 200,000 health thing, that isn't tedious at all, by the way, in the game design. Nope, not a bit. It's something that reminds me of what Plump noted whenever he first played this game. The whole concept of starting with such high health values compared to what he was expecting, like maybe in like the teens or like the 20s. And so with that concept in mind, it's like, how ridiculous will these health values become before it's all said and done? In which case, I do believe a boss that I ended up fighting in my super fatigued last session, what, had like close to 700,000 hit points? That's just tedious to fight. I still am having fun with the game, of course. But that sort of design is tedious. Of course, I could have very well chosen to run. It's not as if it was a plot-critical boss. I could have fled at any time. Providing I used my ultimate. Combo 67 and climbing, but we'll just have to leave that behind. And to end this arena ambusher, thank you for consuming my time. A Sapper Immune Alpha Arena Sorcerer attempting a backflip. Gobs of hit points. Nope. So it begins, and he's immune as well, so I can't even use that ease. Guess I'll just have to rely on my dodge axe. See, it's so pleasant to not fight someone whose abilities I have to worry about. Look at how relaxing this is. It's the first time he guarded. Uh-oh. He realizes the true strategy in defeating me. To make me consume so much time with paying attention to his moves. It's a terrible idea. Don't do it. Look, Gabe, the longer you make me take, the more time it takes for me to get around to playing Black Edition, okay? Cool. Sword shot. Whatever, Grimith. Oh! Look at you! Well, you weren't the enemy I thought was an alpha, so it does make sense. Mana regeneration is much more powerful than it seems. Enter the Mana Thresher. Well, thank you for that. Look at how much attack that thing has! What the hell is this? Unacceptable, that's what it is. Okay. I need to remove that guard. We need to get rid of that now. No. What the hell is that? Suddenly, out from the heavens, comes a myth creature Far more powerful than anything you've thought of to this point. With absolute gobs of attack power. Enough to end your existence at any point. And teach you not to be confident in yourself or your abilities. I don't even care about lowering the restock. Well, you know what? You know what that teaches me? Never to play around with the arena again. So, if you wanted me to respect you and not have fun, arena, good work. I'd just be better off focusing on the main quest. That way I don't die. But, we gotta craft some more, everyone. That's how it goes. The show must go on. It would be nice if I had enough money to upgrade the hammer again. But, whatever. Extreme Hyper Ultra Crafting Sim strikes once again like a hammer. It's pretty amazing. Okay. Enchant. Yeah! Go ahead and attach that as well. Ooh. We'll just finish this off. 326 quality. Seems like that could have been better, but whatever. Moving on to another soul shard. Alright, getting a lot of warning messages pop up with that. Really not making much progress. Which is a shame sometimes, you know. Not making progress. Okay. Let's go ahead and chant. We failed. Not a surprise. Not a surprise. Alright. How about we go ahead and attach this. We'll get to work on finishing this. How about fill it? Well, this. 250 quality. More materials for everyone. Let's keep it going. That's setting up next episode to be an extreme craft fest. Well, why not this episode, right? Why not this episode? Damn. Well, as the great philosopher Meatloaf said, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. That's how that went, right? Alright. And fiddle. Damn it. Disappointment. Well, that'll do. Even more crafting materials, and a level, which of course I will put into dexterity. Give myself some more magic points, so those can be threshed away as well. 63% critical chance, 42% evasion, which my dodge chance is tripled whenever I have an ultimate on the board. Remember that, folks. Think I'm doing alright. Could use some more hit points, though. Of that, there is no doubt. Alright. Doing a good job. Well, we were. Then we stopped doing a good job. Much to my eternal dismay. Alright. It's probably too risky to use an enchant. Let's go ahead and use a fill. I want to know what these percentages are. Is it like a 50-50 coin flip? Because I feel as if I've screwed over everything. Not allowed to have fun, and now that's just out of perma-red. Overheating and everything, man. This is what I get for relying on random chance to carry the day for me. Nothing but sorrow. Okay. I would like a better weapon. But that basically mean that I just get to set my scrap metal on fire. Remember what happened the last time I did that with the blacksmith? Disappointment. I think it's a charm that I'd look for replacing. That 250 wisdom, I'd rather get something like vitality. I'd rather have a much higher, starting hit point value. Maybe not regenerate all my magic points so quickly. So, let's get to work on that then, huh? We are making a distinct lack of progress. I love it. I like the part where we just fail constantly. That's a good part. Good part in the story. Alright. Enchant. Yeah! 371 quality. Thinking so. I lose out on 2 decks. I lose all 250 points of wisdom, but in exchange I gain 156 vitality and much higher defense. It's also a mending one. Nice. Alright. That, what, just about doubled my hit points? I like that. I like that. Very much like that. Yeah! That is progress right there. Yeah! Success. Yeah! With that in mind, I'm not even gonna craft anymore right now. Cool. We'll just leave all those materials there to basically get pissed into the wind when my character dies. Go ahead and spend that mastery point. Level 57, so let's go ahead and head back to the spiral staircase. And Impaler is preparing for combat. Uh-oh. We'll go ahead and take that charge on the chin. Our character has been decimated, and now our friend here is enraged. He's doing some more charging. What do I keep telling you guys? Not a credit card, you're not a credit card. But he's obstinate, man. See? Aha! Had to explain that to you because some of you wouldn't pay attention. We just power through the guard there at the end, and keep doing this. And Impaler is eating some potatoes. Now let's see if I can ruin his day while he's enjoying those potatoes. Because that's my birthright. Like that. Cool. Babushka. Alright. Jigsaw, a vengeful one. You will deal heavy damage to me upon my death. Oh, fuck. You know what I meant. Woo! Lost half my hit points! I like how he deals, like, the few thousand damage, like, when combat ends. And then he deals another few thousand damage on, you know, after that combat ending screen. It's great. Great feature. Well, Impaler here is ready to lunge at me. He's got more health than standard, but I'm used to fighting enemies with absolute ridiculous amounts of health at this point, so in comparison, this just isn't that much. Mercifully. Go ahead and see what I can do about him. Which is ruin his day. I could perhaps just keep that, that basically monster level counter in the Coliseum up higher, but, you know, I don't want my character to die. That's what matters. If he dies, he dies, and then I'll move on, but we have so much more of this game to play before I move on to Black Edition. Let's go ahead and have some fun here at the end of this video. Might be taking a risk here. Let's do it. That is a big, big robot. You look upwards into the voluminous darkness of the massive chamber, struggling to see where the robot ends and the ceiling begins. The robot seems to be guarding the steel door to the equally massive server vault. Halt, intruder! The thunderous noise knocks you off your feet. My voice will be less thunderous because of, well, consideration for your ears. You get off the floor, ears ringing. Halt, or I will use an appropriate force to deter you. Struggling to stay upright, you walk determinedly forward, weapon in hand. Surrender. I am authorized to make your death painless. We get to enjoy this tune now. Again. 300k? our health. We fought enemies with more, but perhaps not as dangerous. Let's pay attention to that gauge there. Because I don't have my meter open that tells me, the website open that tells me what these gauges do. Living fast and loose here on this front as well.
My nanomachines will make me stronger. The machinist told me so.
His attack power has doubled. But it's okay, folks, because we fought enemies who had... well, an enemy who had over 6,000 attack power. So, perhaps we'll be able to manage here. In the grand scheme of things, he's made me bleed. Making me bleed my own blood. We'll fight through all the bleed stacks, but that is quite a bit of bleed stacks. And I'm not using my heal, if only because, well, that'll ruin my combo counter, and that matters in life, everyone. Ah, screw it. Stupid thorning.
Nanomachines are filling all of my inner tubes. You cannot stop them.
Alright. That's good information to have. He's a thorning motherfucker, and he is filling me full of pain. I got an idea here. We power through this. Go ahead and throw in a Feral Burst as well for good measure to break his guard. Die.
Requesting bigger guns. Request denied. Hold it.
You sprint to the other end of the chamber and back up the staircase as the Keeper smashes into the ground with a tremendous, earth-shaking thud. Just as you're wondering how to go through the vault doors, they swing open on their own. The gargantuan room is entirely empty, save for a handful of dusty Ethernet cables and glowing blue stone in the center. The stone whispers your name in your ear. You feel oddly compelled to touch it. As soon as you do, you feel a twisting, lurching sensation in the pit of your stomach as you are violently pulled through the space-time continuum.
The Keeper has been defeated. Now you must find the matron herself and put an end to her.
You have obtained 3 soul shards. You have shattered the Keeper.
I like how I got goosebumps there. Usmok has destroyed everything that has stood in his way. Except for one creature that I fled from. As I said, fuck that. That is the end of Act 2. What do you know? That changed Act 3. How about that? Cynthia closes her shop after a rather uneventful day. What will happen next? You'll have to wait until the next video to find out.